Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button because today we're talking about one of the most devastating mechanical failures in recent Formula One history. Kimi Antonelli, the championship leader, experienced a catastrophic car failure during lap 41 that completely changed the face of this season. What was supposed to be a dominant performance turned into a nightmare, and his 25-point championship lead has been significantly damaged. So stick around as we break down exactly what happened, why it happened, and what this means for the rest of the season. Let's dive straight into the incident. During lap 41 of the race, Antonelli was pushing hard, chasing down Charles Leclerc for the lead position. Everything seemed to be going according to plan. Antonelli was driving brilliantly, managing his tires perfectly, and was in a strong position to extend his championship lead. But then, disaster struck. The Mercedes team reported that Antonelli's car suffered from a left front windshield failure. Now, for those of you who might not be familiar with Formula One mechanics, the wheel shield is a crucial component that protects the tire and brake system from debris and aerodynamic issues. When this component fails, it can cause serious problems with the car's balance, handling, and overall performance. Antonelli immediately radioed his team to report the issue, and what followed was a damage assessment that would ultimately cost him the race. Here's where things got really interesting and really frustrating for Antonelli and Mercedes. The team decided that they needed to address this issue immediately, so they called him into the pit lane. But this wasn't just a simple tire change or quick fix. The wheel shield failure required serious attention, and the Mercedes crew had to make critical decisions under pressure. Antonelli made his first pit stop to attempt repairs. The mechanics worked frantically to fix the issue, but unfortunately, their initial repair didn't solve the problem completely. The car still wasn't performing optimally, and the issue persisted. This meant another pit stop was necessary. A second pit stop. Think about that. While his competitors were racing and gaining positions, Antonelli was stuck in the pit lane twice because of this mechanical failure. After 2 pit stops, Antonelli's position had collapsed dramatically. He dropped from his competitive position fighting for the lead all the way down to P10. And it didn't stop there. The damage was done, and despite the team's best efforts to manage the situation, Antonelli continued to lose ground. By the end of the race, he finished in P15, an absolutely devastating result for the championship leader. But wait, there's more bad news. On top of finishing in P15 after 2 pit stops and a mechanical failure, Antonelli also received a 5-second penalty during the race. The stewards determined that during one of his pit stops, there was a technical infringement. Whether it was related to the pit stop procedure or something else, this penalty basically sealed his fate in this particular race. That 5-second penalty might not sound like much, but in Formula One, it's the difference between finishing positions and championship points. Now let's talk about what this really means. Antonelli came into this race as the championship leader with a 25-point advantage. That's a solid lead, but in Formula One, leads can evaporate quickly when you have mechanical failures and poor results. With this P15 finish, Antonelli lost crucial championship points, and his lead has been reduced significantly. We're not talking about a slight dent to his championship hopes. We're talking about a substantial reduction in his points advantage. The timing of this failure is absolutely critical. In Formula One, momentum is everything. A championship leader experiencing a major mechanical failure like this can shake confidence, both within the team and for the driver himself. It raises questions about the reliability of the Mercedes car, the team's ability to deliver a competitive vehicle, and whether Antonelli can bounce back from this setback. Mercedes team principal Toto Wolff addressed the media after the race, and his comments were telling. Wolff didn't shy away from responsibility, instead pointing out that the team needed to take accountability for this mechanical failure. He acknowledged that the left front wheel shield failure shouldn't have happened, and he criticized the team's response to the situation. Wolff's honesty here is important. He didn't make excuses or blame external factors. Instead, he owned the problem and indicated that Mercedes would be conducting a thorough investigation to ensure this type of failure doesn't happen again. For a team like Mercedes, which has a reputation for reliability and excellence, this is a significant admission that something went wrong internally. This incident raises important questions about reliability in Formula One. Teams spend millions of dollars developing and testing their cars to ensure they're reliable enough to handle the stresses of racing. A wheel shield failure during a crucial championship race shouldn't happen at this level of professional motorsport. It suggests that either there was a manufacturing defect, an installation error, or perhaps the component wasn't designed robustly enough for the specific conditions of this race. For Antonelli, this is a learning experience. Every great champion in Formula One has faced setbacks. How they respond to adversity often defines their career. Does Antonelli bounce back stronger, or does this failure plant seeds of doubt? That's the real question moving forward. While Antonelli was suffering through mechanical problems and pit stops, Charles Leclerc was out there racing and extending his own position. With Antonelli losing positions, Leclerc has essentially cut into that 25-point championship lead significantly. This changes the championship dynamic going forward. Leclerc will be feeling confident, knowing that the championship is still very much within reach. The question now is, what happens next? Mercedes will be working overtime to investigate this failure and prevent it from happening again. Antonelli will be looking to bounce back with a strong performance in the next race. And the other championship contenders will be circling, knowing that Antonelli and Mercedes are vulnerable right now. So there you have it. A complete breakdown of Antonelli's mechanical failure and what it means for the championship. This race will be remembered as a turning point in the season. If you enjoyed this analysis, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let me know in the comments what you think about this incident and how it will affect the championship battle. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.